Hi, my name is Maxine Lennon. I'm originally from Belfast, North Ireland, and I've lived in Ellensburg for about 4 years. I work as Secretary Senior at Central's Department of Management, College of Business. I'm a stitcher of tales, a writer and storyteller to adults, of ancient Irish and contemporary myths and folklore. I'm going to read The Swans of Glen Treasna by David Whyte. This poem is from his 2017 collection, Everything is Waiting for You. The poet is of Celtic and Yorkshire seeds, and now lives in the Pacific Northwest. This poem hints of the ancient tale of the children of Lear, and therefore speaks to me on many levels. The poet evokes the beauty of swans and what they awaken in us. It's the magic of grace, and especially in an Irish glen. The Swans of Glen Treasna by David Whyte. Above the lake now, the bright staggered arrival of swans against the mountain, each one breasting the gusty damp air at dusk. They trouble the water only for a braced moment, then fold together into 3 steadying images of floating whiteness. Their feathers roughening in the wind this way and that, their necks assuming the familiar curve of crested contentment, seeing in their own reflections the first instinctual recognition of arrival. They feather the water in curves across the lake, the cold surface encouraging them to a definitive reflective whiteness, marking them in a textured, silvered, hallmark grace like ruffled, almost forgotten heroes come home to claim contentment. And I watch, in the cold at the edge of the lake, spellbound and awkward, observing from a stumbling humanity how they skim all troubling elements of air and water, and trouble myself in compensation with old stories of their coming and going, their absences and their observed faithful reunions, and remember how we look each summer for the first glad sight of new cygnets trailing the broken waters behind them, but the way, firstly, we fill their mythologies with exile, with absent white disguises, and with their trapped need for a human sisterly help. The way we need to describe their long flights over racked seas, 9 years this way, and 9 years that, and then after, so we won't die of the cold, unmoving loneliness centred in the stories we've assigned them, their homecomings, their wanton bewitched love of strange horizons no longer necessary, their changeling half-magic provenance of the air become earthly, magic, arrived and real, their found reflections, not just a new surface, but the depth and plumb of the element that holds them.